And I think, hold on, are live. Welcome to the company September 9th. Feels like every time we do a show, it's another fucking month. September 9th, 2019, almost at the end of the year. And we are not short for topics. Actually, we have a few things going on here. Of course, we got our panel tonight. We got that damn Sosa. We got Izzo. We got J. Dean. And I know my tag says the company, but I am Brian.
Yeah,
Hello.
So you say.
So hope everybody had an amazing week. Didn't we have a holiday just now? Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day.
That was last week.
Yeah, that's all right.
But we didn't do a show on Labor Day, did we?
You did one on Tuesday.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't care. Shit. We had a hurricane. But
we had a hurricane, yes.
We did.
But yeah, like I said, I hope everybody had an amazing week. We are back in the saddle doing our thing. First, we want to start out sending, of course, quote unquote thoughts and prayers until we can figure out what we can physically do to the people in the Bahamas. They suffered the worst than anybody under the hurricane, the recent hurricane. It stayed over the Bahamas, looked like for almost a day, 2 days, or whatever.
Yeah,
and completely devastated the area. Now, recently, those people were trying to seek refuge in other countries, the U.S. being one of them. And it has been reported that hundreds of them have been turned around. I don't know if it was orders directly from our illustrious president or just a byproduct of what he's already had in place, saying that if you do not have a valid passport, you cannot come into the U.S. So hundreds of Bahamians have been turned around and sent back to a devastated area with no place to go. I feel like we're just in a really sad place in this country right now.
Yeah. That's dreadfully hurtful to the heart that us being the country that we are would turn anybody around in a situation and say, if you don't have a passport, you can't come in that situation. Because, man, their passport's in the middle of the ocean somewhere. It might be in a whale's belly. You know what I mean? Like, there's no telling.
Yeah. And it's not like it's not like they were planning a trip and then just last minute they didn't get it. You know?
Yeah. Right.
Nobody was planning to have to evacuate their home in the middle of a hurricane like that or after a hurricane like that. So it's very, very cold-blooded for us to have to do that. And Trump did give a speech or an announcement or whatever regarding those people that had to leave their homes, saying that he didn't want anybody who didn't really live in the Bahamas getting in the U.S., bringing over drugs and gang members and criminals and all this other negative stuff, just making it seem like that is where everything bad is stemming from. People who've lost everything. So thoughts? Anybody?
I mean, I gave you mine, man. I can't believe that we would do that as a country. You know, it's insane to me.
I'm not shocked at all.
I mean, I can't say that I'm shocked by the move, especially not based on what's happened with all the Latin folks coming up and seeking refuge. But I mean, that's just you're talking about people that literally had family members ripped their arms and washed out to sea, or washed their whole family, their whole house, their whole everything washed out to sea. I mean, this
is the same country. Go ahead. This is the same country that didn't take care of Puerto Ricans, and Puerto Ricans are Americans. So that's where I'm at with it.
That is a very valid point, though.
I'd hate to. I know we all hate to always talk about race, but like it's an ideology that's getting kind of annoying. Like somebody, I'm not even gonna say his name, not even gonna say the number he is as president, like is pushing this ideology hard that people of the darker variety are somehow evil and always in gangs and sell drugs and pillage places and rape women. But my thing is, if you talk about that, honestly, those colored people aren't normally the ones that do that in the world's history. And I hate to put it on somebody else, but why do we keep painting people that way and making people fear people like that? Hell, even a lot of black people, even look at the way they voted in 2016. A lot of Hispanic people did vote Republican, even though a lot of it was voting absolutely against their best wishes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's scary. It's just that a lot of them don't identify with being colored. It's weird, but at the same time, that color shouldn't really mean any fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's a real twisted thing right now.
It is. And what you just said about identifying, right? Mm-hmm. I saw the news with this dude, I forget his first name, but his last name was Rodriguez. And he by all counts, his appearance in his pictures looked Latin.
Yeah.
He had a big old swastika right here, and he was a white supremacist.
I believe
that. I don't even halfway understand that.
I believe it.
There ain't nothing to understand. Don't even wrap your head around it, fam.
Because some of them they reject the Native American blood, and they say, "Well, shit, we come from Europe." No, you didn't, motherfucker. Like, yeah, maybe a little bit of you, but there's other bloodlines that you got, and those people are just ignorant. I can't fucking talk to them.
Yeah, that's
it's like a Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio type of motherfucker.
I've seen, this is not off topic, but on topic. I watch a lot of comedians, like podcasts and stuff, and it's a lot of them from New York or have like a background, Latin background. Mm-hmm. They say like so many people from certain islands, in like the Caribbean that are heavily Hispanic, like they reject when you call them black. And it's like, but I'm looking at you, fam. Like your hair not up just like me. No, not a lot of places, but they said Dominican Republic is one of those.
I need to get the context on that because
but a lot of them aren't there. But I mean, like in like New York and places like that, a lot of people reject that, like the Afro-Cuban or the Afro this, Afro that. A lot, and that's a lot of people are saying like it's becoming a thing. But the thing is, you walk down the street, what do people see you as? It's sad to say, but. Not saying you aren't black, but the thing is, it's like you might have just as much African blood as you do Latin blood.
What I'm saying is, because even though the bloodline, the foundation is Afro or European or whatever, maybe they just. Because I need to know the context. If they're saying,
I can't remember if it's Godfrey or somebody else.
If they're saying,
I can't remember who it was. But it was pretty funny.
My Afro side, that doesn't make sense. If they're saying, no, I'm not black, I'm this race, then I understand that. You know what I'm saying? They identify as.
The joke was I remember the dude said, me no black, but yet they're like dark as me. Well, that was kind of funny.
But I mean, that's
no. Because I understand when people identify, but it's kind of like, but they try to wrap it around. Go ahead.
I'm talking about skin tone, just straight on skin tone. Because there's Filipinos that are like your complexion dark.
Yeah,
there's also
Indians. A lot of them are rejecting that, and the big thing in their culture is like bleaching cream.
Yeah, I don't understand that, man.
Yeah.
But my point is, they can be on the darker side of the color spectrum, right, and not be black. They could be Indian or Filipino or Spanish.
I'm just saying, like, if you're Sammy, you're
bad example. Well, good example. Bad example.
All that shit.
That's what I was about to say.
Okay, no, you're stupid. And
what is he? Dominican, right?
He's Dominican. Yeah. But if you're just saying, no, I'm not African, I'm Dominican. Okay, I get that. You have your own culture. That's
I'm not black.
Founded in three different races that became one. Blah blah blah. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to hear the context.
Oh yeah, and I don't think they were going for the realm of like, oh, you're only black. It's just that some people who are black or like embrace that side. It's kind of like, oh, you can't accept the fact that you're a part of that. And it's like you don't really know how somebody grows up either. You know what I'm saying? But I get where people feel some type of way. It's kind of like, oh, you don't want to identify with my struggle. That's where people get annoyed with.
Oh, that's heavy.
Because they got their own struggle.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. There's nobody wrong here.
So it's like, how can you be mad? I don't.
Yeah. I just want to put it out there. It's so many so many ways.
I just need to hear
on the other side of like being dark and
find it out to you. What'd you say, Jason?
on the other side of being dark and bleaching your skin, think about all the white people that tan, right? Because they want to be dark.
That doesn't make sense.
And then a lot of them are racist.
Yeah,
A lot.
How does that make sense?
Down here, I don't like to run up on people that like those white people like bronze. I'll be afraid they're gonna drop that ER and have to fight.
Hey, man. And to piggyback, I don't know if you guys said this because my
even if there's a GA on the end, you still should be ready to fight.
No.
You just get hit for the culture for that one. I'm like,
ain't no business in none of it if you're white.
Go ahead, Tosa.
I don't know. Did you guys talk about when we were talking about the Bahamas? Did you guys talk about how it's a tourist spot and it's okay? We're good enough to go there.
That's the backwards part of it, man.
Yeah,
that's the backwards.
I didn't know if you guys touched that. Okay.
I mean,
people go to the Bahamas and get married in the Bahamas and trip and summer and shit in the Bahamas, and now that those people are in trouble, you know, we're like, no, you might rob us. You know,
and we go down there and turn the fuck up and I don't live here.
Like I said, man, this is a very, very sad part in history. The majority of us kind of just want to not forget the past, but try to learn from it and move forward and build this country into something that it can be or what it's supposed to be. The only problem is the people that it seems like the people that really want this country to move forward and become something amazing are not the ones in power.
Yeah, no. I agree with that.
So, yeah,
I think that turns into like how the seats in Congress, there's no terms, right? So you get somebody and they just sit there and they hold these seats until they die
and do nothing but get lobbyist money.
Nothing changes. If you don't have a constant turnover of new ideas and new people in those seats, you can't expect change. There will be no change.
Mitch McConnell is still breathing and doing nothing but just blocking things from happening for America.
Shit, Strom Thurmond was 103 years old
and had black.
You know what's happening though? You know what's happening, and what's happening now is like we're seeing.
You dumb Izzo.
And we're still racist as a mother. He was all up in them guts and had babies.
America is a microcosm. Sorry, Brian.
I think what we're seeing now is like the people that were put in these positions of power, like Lindsey Graham and who was the other guy that said they're going to put something on his epitaph.
That was Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah, Rudy Giuliani. Like they wanted to.
Rudy's under investigation right now.
I think they wanted to benefit from this kind of regime, but they didn't expect all the other shit that came along with it. And now it's kind of like, holy shit, I don't want to deal with this. Like Rudy Giuliani's like, hey, people really fucking hate me. You know, and
you wonder why.
And what's his name? And Lindsey Graham's like, holy shit, I'm taking pictures with dirtbags smiling on the internet. You know? So I don't think they really wanted the extreme part of what they've gotten involved with, but it's happening. And right now, it's kind of like you opened up Pandora's evil box and you can't close that shit because all this stuff is selling out now.
Yeah.
Like that guy, Gert or Bert, whatever his name is, he should never smile in public. Like he is a dirtbag, like a piece of shit.
Who are y'all talking about? Just so
the guy that I put the picture in the chat earlier with Lindsey Graham taking a picture with that guy.
Right.
And he was a known white supremacist.
Like, that's what we're trying to figure out. I have no clue the person is.
Oh, let me get his name again.
Because I didn't see that.
Lindsey Graham was smiling like he had a dick up his ass.
But wait a minute,
never mind.
Sir.
He's there. It's okay. It's okay to be that way, but the way he talks,
his right hand was missing, so I mean it could have been a thumb up his ass.
You have a bully in our chat room.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that bully's hairline in a second since he's talking about our ball.
Right. He's holding on for dear life.
Hey, how about you have a picture right there so we see?
I'm telling you, man. Come on, Bosley.
His name was Gert Wilders.
What does he do?
It said he's one of the most well-known white supremacists in the world, an open bigot. He's Dutch. He is seen in Europe as something akin to a neo-Nazi.
Wow.
He's proudly posing with South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham.
Does that shock you at all?
Oh,
Nope.
Well, Lindsay don't.
No.
Never mind. I ain't going there on this podcast.
Let's go there.
We don't know what Lindsay is, but we all about 99.9% know what Lindsay is. But it's kind of funny all the thing he goes against. It just trips me out. It trips me out. I think he could actually be a person that could do so much for this country, but he just behind anybody who has power.
God,
just to be relevant.
He wants a sugar daddy.
dog again?
Yeah.
Was that
man.
Was that Sosa's masturbating dog?
Leave my dogs alone, man.
I mean,
no, I'm just saying he's that fucking
She's
dog
sleep.
that humps your leg for a fucking attention just to stay,
Yeah.
like just to be in your presence. Like he's fucking weirdo, but he could literally. I don't care what he's right, yes, but he could literally do so much. But he's just a pointless individual. Like, I don't think his life has much meaning outside of he's just on TV and he talks because he doesn't do anything. And he contradicts himself every 13 seconds,
man,
and yet act like he didn't say nothing, as if we don't have this information. We didn't Photoshop this, fam. You said
it. Baby Trump.
Yeah. That what bothers me about him. South Carolina literally is a state that, to me, is so far behind in things and literally could do so much because it does have a little bit of tourism money. But we have all these people who represent us that literally do nothing. But yet they're popular in either the Senate or the Congress. But I don't know why.
Because they be humping legs.
I mean, it's just like Kentucky. You got those people, got Rand Paul and Mitch McConnell. What the fuck are they doing for Kentucky?
Well, the reason for stuff like that is that we don't vote on the small stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with Jason
that
too.
That part.
Yeah, we wait till the big stuff. We wait till the 2020 to this,
and it's too late then.
I think one major problem, and I don't like talking about abortion because for me, I don't think it's a big of a deal for me. Of course, I don't have any kids, but
because you pull out.
Yes.
It's because he straps up and pulls out.
Nah, we don't do that. But anyway, shit. No, but
reel it back in.
All right, we're coming back.
So the Bohemian people, right, and the hurricane for 2 days over. Yeah.
No, but my main thing is like
apocalyptic pictures coming out of Bahamas right now.
But my main thing is like, just like you said, we don't worry about like the smaller things that it literally helps out the big picture. We worry about things like, abortion. Sexual. What did he say? Oh, he's talking about that. But like at the end of the day, like abortion isn't something we should really vote on nationally. I don't think it's something we should vote on locally, but that's neither here nor there. Man. I don't think it's a big of an issue. But we do it up to stir up people's feelings because we want to throw religion in it. I don't think religion has to be in a lot of this stuff. That's your damn choice. If you want to do it, you ain't got to do it. That don't bother me over here if somebody got to take care of that. Because guess what? Who's going to be raising that kid if they can't do it?
I think these people just the country will just to show that they remembered scripture. I don't even think they believe half of the shit they be saying.
I know. But it's to stir up people's emotions. A lot of them don't give a stretch ass. It's to stir up emotion.
No, they don't.
Jesus, it works. It really works.
Yeah. I mean, I love Jesus. I'm just saying, y'all could be.
I love Jesus.
Yeah, I don't care if somebody against it or for it. They don't make me no. Never mind. Just don't tell me I can't do it or I should do it.
That's funny because that same comment. I'm gonna tell you what to do with your body, women, but you can't take my property.
At the end of the day, we don't own shit because the government can come take it all they want. They can raise the taxes on it, and you can't afford it. He said, "Don't worry." Mark said, "Please put that up." I ain't gonna read it.
Oh hell no! I was about to say he was one of the dudes.
Feature.
This dude, man, Mark Sanford. Ain't that the dude that got caught with the
ugly
mistress
Sanford,
Argentina?
Listen, this man knows he has no way of doing anything.
Check it.
I just think he's the only one that got caught. I don't think he's no different.
Right.
No,
but think about it. If his mistress had been bad, would that change things?
Yeah.
Right.
She was Colombian or what was she?
if
She was
if she was
Argentinian or
But
something.
she was not one of the
if
ones.
she
I
was
was
Yeah, like, how did you find?
we would have been like,
How
my
did you
dude.
find the only ugly Argentinian woman
I don't know
ever anywhere?
what the fuck. That bitch was ugly as sin,
Man, you
man.
could have hollered at Manu, but like, Manu, where's the chicks?
No,
at?
you
Almost
don't.
said the B word. Ain't he from Argentina?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I got something right. Good job.
Mhm.
She
my
just hit him
conscience.
with some poppy a few times, and he was like, "All right, all right."
That do break it down now.
How-
Somebody said something.
My head tilted to the side, like, well.
Oh my god, y'all are dumb. Man.
Everybody in this chat understands now. Everybody was like, "Oh, okay, she was ugly, but she said poppy a few times."
She
It was
said
all right.
Poppy.
And
What you said, Poppy?
Oh,
All right,
he's
yeah,
the
we got to
if you put the I in front of it, it's on, right?
We don't know what we're talking about no more.
No, we're way
Crusader
off.
soccer. But yeah, let's talk about something else now.
Focus.
Apparently, on
I want to
topic.
talk shit to him. Okay,
Well,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is a
I
good
was
topic
trying
talk
to,
about.
but I can't even type.
It seems like Kaepernick's getting back into the NFL.
Says who?
It's a rumored chance that the Jaguars may hint at the fact
Because they
that
need his ass.
because Nick Foles is donezo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I bet
And-
if the motherfuckers bring back Mark Garcia, not Mark
Who the
Garcia,
hell
Mark
is that?
Sanchez. I'm sorry,
Oh.
Mark Sanchez. I'd be like, yeah.
Did you bring
I
back
mean,
Jeff Garcia too? Jeff Garcia been out
Yeah.
of the league.
he's Latin, so I guess he could just grab a Latin name and put it in
I'm
there.
Yeah,
like,
It's
just
okay.
yeah.
Sosa.
If one of us had said it would have been racist, but Sosa could do that right now.
Right. I got that. So what were you saying, Brian? I'm sorry.
Martinez, Sanchez, Rodriguez.
No, what I'm saying, he seems like he's
Gomez.
getting back to the NFL, which is really going to drum up all the racist ass angry football watchers again, saying I'm not watching it because of politics. That's the new term for black people getting over. They call it.
How
politics.
does he get over? I don't.
That's
He
what they.
sat out.
that's
What?
what
4
people
years?
Yeah,
It's been 4 years.
yeah.
Look.
So it's going to be like, oh, all you got to do to get anywhere is if you're black, just whine about something for a while, and they'll let you do whatever you
can't-
want to do
listen.
and
Y'all
call
want-
racist.
Damn Wi-Fi.
Hey, Mike Vick got back in, and all the people
Yeah, that
left.
blew my mind.
So
Even
Man, that
though
man did time, and they
Even
still
though
hate
it-
his ass.
about
he
tax,
snuck in like ain't nothing happened.
Yeah, he walked in quietly, ain't said a damn thing.
but you gotta remember, most of his was about taxes. It was a dog thing in a sense, but most of his was about taxes.
Mm.
But the bad thing about what I just said was Kaepernick didn't do nothing wrong. Mike Vick was on a whole nother level. He shouldn't even.
Man.
I don't agree with fighting no dogs, man. You know what I'm saying?
But we do live in the South. There's always been that culture there. We might not have attended it, but we always knew that was going on.
Of course. Y'all name is the Gamecocks. Of course y'all believe in that shit.
Yeah, right.
All right, man.
Fighting
know.
chickens.
No, hold up. That Gamecocks ain't no chicken.
Yeah, that's a fighting chicken.
All right, you gonna get throat chopping this bitch.
Yeah, that is a fighting chicken.
Fighting rooster. Whatever. It's a fighting bird.
You put anybody in the ring with a fighting rooster with a freaking
With
Spur.
spikes.
a spur on it,
spurs.
you die too.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we ADD like a motherfucker tonight. God, look.
Dude, man. And I'm sober.
Yeah. Now.
So Colin playing. So I mean, I was before the season started, the rumors were that he could be a backup at the Panthers, at Carolina, or somewhere else. I forget what the other one was. But there already been rumors of where they was trying to put him and get him back in the league. And I mean, I think he should. I mean, he's a damn good quarterback. He took his platform and stood up for something he believed in, and people just need to get off his nuts and let him do him.
I think absolutely he should. Fuck out of here, Marcus. I don't know. I think I like the fact that somebody like OBJ did a video with him on his page just to show like solidarity, but show like
he had support.
Yeah,
I feel like he had support.
Kind of like, fam, like there's so many bums right now in the NFL that's just getting paid. Well, at a quarterback position, just getting paid to be there, and it's blowing my mind. Like, look at somebody like a Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kept saying, "Oh, he ain't gonna be able to play quarterback in the league." Why? Because he's black. The motherfucker got a cannon in his arm.
Shit.
and put up 59 on the Dolphins. At the end of the day, Dolphins suck, but the Dolphins still like an NFL team at the end of the day. 59 should not be scored in an NFL game.
No.
So
talking about quarterbacks, how about old Hink? What's his name? Hinklin.
I have no clue who you're talking about.
Is that from Ace Ventura?
What's the Gamecocks?
Palinski, boy.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I don't know about that shit.
I can't say his name.
I thought you were saying Roy Finkel.
Oh, hey, good point.
Hey, that was a hell of a first game for the freshman.
Is he wrong for taking the settlement and trying to still get a job? I say no, but it is weird. But I say no.
He got a settlement to shut the fuck up.
That was a question.
Correct.
That was a question. Like,
I mean, that's a good question.
You took the settlement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you took the settlement. Kind of move on. You know, you didn't fight for anything at that point. You stop fighting once you take the settlement.
Yeah. I have more problem with Eric Reed just blasting off.
Taking
money from the league and got a settlement. Why are you talking? Not say you can't talk, but I don't like how he went at Jay-Z because I'm like, you're getting a settlement that we still, of course, don't know how much you got legally, and yet you're still getting paid by the league. But yet you say he's a sellout. One can view you. I don't view you as a sellout, but one can view you as a sellout, and that technically be wrong. So I don't know how he would say Jay-Z's a sellout for working with NFL. So, getting paid by them.
I mean, how much can one man sacrifice for a cause, right? So I mean, even after he lost his job in the NFL, he still was throwing millions, right? To all these little things and keeping this going and fighting this cause. I mean, you can't fault that man. He's still a man. He still got to eat. He got people to support. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fault him for taking this settlement after the fact. I mean, he fought for the cause. He did his thing. You know, it went as far as it was going to go. And I mean, at some point, he got to get back into a job. You can't fault him.
Used cars.
I don't think anybody on either side could be mad, man.
He loved. This is a game that he loves, right? You got to let him get in there and do his thing. Yeah, I mean,
I don't fault him.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm saying a lot of people were like, if you're still gonna play, or if you're still gonna fight to play, then don't take the settlement.
But if you play, you better be fucking good.
And he is.
Yeah,
or he was. He's been off for so long. We don't know.
Well, I mean, I think that last year he had some issues. I mean, that might have been a system thing.
Shit,
but he had a hell of an offseason.
Matt Ryan's still cashing checks.
Man, you know what?
Matt Ryan that's still out here cashing checks.
Exactly.
And I think he got the closest to ever get to a Super Bowl again, personally. Julio taking that money and running with it.
Man, fuck it. But no, I hope he does. When he does come back, I hope he plays good, because he's going to hear that chattering. even though there's a lot of trash quarterbacks out there.
Hey, please put that last comment up if you haven't. If so, I
mean, with that.
The only thing that I think what Kaepernick,
suck my dick, bitch.
Golly, man. Golly, bro.
Trubisky ain't the real.
Hey, man, that was one game.
That game was boring as hell.
The Dallas Cowboys come out, have a great game, and now they're going to the Super Bowl.
And you know I don't like
the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Continue. Proceed.
I think the biggest issue that Kaepernick's going to have trying to come back is that no matter where he goes, it's going to be just publicity hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're going to be looking at him because they want him to fail, and they're going to wait for him to fail.
That's
why every time he misses a pass, throws the ball around, or trips on the field, it's going to be, see, y'all wanted him out here. Look what you got.
Yeah. But then, honestly, on the other side of that too, though, and I know y'all understand this, but some viewers out there might understand this for me being white. But black people are going to be getting them too. They're going to be like, oh no, if you playing. How you gave up? You're not fighting for this cause no more. Are you kneeling?
Yeah.
Are you're not kneeling no more? Oh, okay, so you're not for us. So I mean, he's gonna be catching it from both sides.
Yeah,
that's tough.
So I don't. Best that he just
does the settlement mean he can't kneel? I don't think the settlement is that he can't kneel.
We don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's right.
Nobody knows.
We don't.
Nobody knows. And then not only that, but each individual team, each individual owner has their own rules around that, right? No, take that back. No. The NFL said flat out, you can't or you'll be fined, right?
Yeah. And technically they couldn't because they hadn't partnered with the NFL Players Association, so that violated their collective bargaining agreement. So that's why they had that issues in the early part of the summer.
Oh, yeah, true.
So technically they can't. The NBA, if you follow the NBA don't allow them to do anything like that during the national anthem. They just have to sit there because of the thing Chris Jackson and people like that did in the past, to where they kind of didn't want that, but they'll let you demonstrate otherwise, to where at least they give them opportunity to demonstrate. You know what I'm saying? So,
dude, I wish.
I said
his name's not Chris Jackson no more. Mahmoud.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, man, that dude was so fucking bad.
Yeah.
I think everybody just missed Brian spill his drink all over himself or something.
I missed it.
I did not. I spilled nothing.
I mean, it looked like you was slurping up whatever alcohol you could and catching it from wherever you could.
I love
what?
Alcoholic. Yeah, alcoholic.
Liquor.
Alcoholism.
We gotta get spilled liquor line.
Marcus, we gotta get Marcus out this little chat thing. You're about to be banned. I'm gonna post it, but I'm saying you got one more.
I didn't. What did he? Oh my god.
Hey man,
hey, cut him
the
off.
Panthers, we barely lost ours though. We lost ours by a field goal, man. Steelers got spanked.
I mean, that's all we lost. Too, but we still sucked.
Okay. It's one fucking game. Okay.
Right.
Move on.
What y'all thought about the college football weekend though? But that was my point. I think college football is still more interesting than NFL. Personally.
Hey man, I think the Gamecock game.
Nobody want to see them whoop up on people every goddamn week.
Cool. What's that?
He's talking about
football is boring as fuck. Ain't nobody want to watch that shit.
They actually played a reputable. There you go. Opponent this week.
Reputable.
Yeah.
Still beat the shit out of him.
I didn't know Etienne.
Yeah.
Their running back. I don't know how I didn't know he was committed to Texas A&M at first. That was news to me when they posted. I said, "Oh shit." I was like, I know.
Yeah. I didn't know that either.
I mean, they held them intact, but I mean, they couldn't. Texas A&M was not winning that game. When people said they were, I was like, I don't think so.
Why y'all hyping that shit up? Like
Texas A&M did kill the spread though, so Clemson didn't cover. But
I mean, let's be real. Clemson got a good squad. They got a good program, a damn good coach. But I mean, and Texas A&M really ain't that bad. They just look. I know you don't like that, and I'm Gamecock all the way. I'm just a realist.
No, it was only a comment I didn't like.
What was that?
I'm not going to say it.
All right, well,
they got a good bagman too.
I ain't gonna be a hater.
Moving on. The even though we played a little ass shitty team that we knew was gonna be that way, Gamecock game, it was actually pretty exciting. Like I mean, the air game, the ground game.
I got bored because I really don't know what it was me.
No, man, it was exciting to me. I was enjoying it. You got so many different players in the game. We hit them from so many different angles.
Pause.
Go Cox. It's like a good porno.
It's just like when I saw my man run down the field, I know they said he squats 600 pounds, the Kevin Harris running back. They were still bouncing off him like Christian Okoye and fucking Tecmo. And I'm like,
oh my God, you said that name.
These boys are little. They were bouncing off him. Did you see that 75-yard run?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. They were literally bouncing off of him. He ran through a crowd of people like,
wow.
Then he got over, hit him again on the sideline, hit him again, and just kept going. I'm like, this ain't supposed to happen.
Christian Okoye.
That's what he looked like.
That motherfucker was so bad.
I mean, I think the Helinski looks good, but as we always say, we say this even with Trevor Lawrence. Let's see against an opponent when pressure's put on you. He ain't had a lick of pressure. So.
And we're gonna see it because we got Bama.
Yes.
We're gonna see it. It's like good, exciting game and bow. Like,
and honestly, 2-3 weeks. It's fucking Georgia's coming up sooner or later, not that far out from now.
I mean, our schedule is freaking horrendous, man. Yeah. I think it was like the second toughest in the SEC or some shit like that. It's like super.
First. Be a fucking
might be first. That shit is. It is horrible.
Yeah,
it's tough, man.
Somebody asked though if you would switch the schedules with Clemson and USC, would Clemson still dominate if they had to do our schedule this year?
I'd have to say, yeah.
I would
No.
say at what point? Because, like, let's say, do you switch it this year, or do you switch it to where they have to recruit against these other schools and stuff? So how would you?
This year, if you give them the schedule that we have right now with the people they have on their team right now, would they dominate this year?
I think they would have a winning season, but they wouldn't dominate.
Yeah. That week in, week out, like, not to knock them, you still got to play an opponent and you still got to stay focused. People forget about that. Because, man, it's shit. At 18 to 23, man, I wasn't focused. To tell me, like, hey, man, this going to be this, you go week by week. Every week is a season. I'm like, nigga, I'm playing Wake Forest. Fuck out of here. Focus, man. That's an art. I commend the coach to do that. So, like, a lot of people say that, yeah, their schedule is weaker, but to be focused every week, that's a job within itself.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the people that are in here, man, I know y'all been here for a minute. We've been bouncing, our numbers been bouncing up and down. If y'all had any questions, you can just type it into the live chat here on the side, and we can answer any questions you got or talk about any topics that might hit your mind. So, just type it into the little box over here, and we'll address it and post it. But yeah, back to what we were saying.
What were we saying? Oh, to switch their schedules?
Y'all got the memories of goldfish. Oh, here we go to this shit.
FC would be 7-1. SC would be 9. What he's saying if we swap, like if we had this?
He's saying if we swap this season.
So Texas A&M. Who else would we lose?
That's fair, man.
Well, who is Clemson's only loss then?
You saying y'all
soccer?
I just beat them.
Huh?
That's the only thing I can see them losing to is Bama, but you just beat them.
Yeah, that's true though.
I mean, that's an honestly good answer. So I can see us losing to Clemson, of course, us losing to A&M, and probably because they played A&M too. Who's the other team in the ACC?
We'll have to wait for him to answer that. I don't know if he's behind or not.
They kill themselves.
Yeah,
but he got third.
I bet Clemson would take a few more losses of that though, because I bet some SEC teams would surprise them.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't losing to Kentucky. They ain't losing to
Hell no.
They ain't losing to Vandy.
Not this season.
Shit, Clemson would have put 100 on Charleston Southern.
Oh my lord.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Shit,
though.
we almost did.
It would have been a problem. It would have been a problem.
Charleston,
they would have
like 79.
stopped that game. They would have stopped that game at halftime.
Georgia or Bama toss up, still make the SEC championship. They would make it easily. I
Yeah.
think Clemson would beat Georgia. I think Georgia's heavy on the running, which opens up their passing. And if they stop the run, Georgia ain't winning shit.
You know what? I actually like. I think his response to that is pinpoint. Actually, I think it was very, very realistic.
I can see that. Mm-hmm. Syracuse is one of those teams that's fucking.
I mean, y'all lose to Syracuse, so
keep giving them hell for that. Don't they play Syracuse this week or is it this week?
I don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I think Marcus did good on that.
Yeah, because A&M, I'm not looking forward to that game.
Really?
Nope.
I think that's going to be like just one of those embarrassing moments where you just kind of got to get up and leave the sports bar.
No. We played good against them last year. I just don't. I got to see more for us to have confidence. Right now, last week didn't prove much to me.
I have a feeling that our season is going to be one of close losses.
Yeah. So like last year was a shit ton.
Yeah.
How young are y'all? Like the good players, how young are they? Like are they sophomores, juniors?
I thought your old ass was getting upset again.
What?
You thought you were calling us young?
No, motherfucker.
Oh no, I know what you're saying. Is that what Jason's saying? I have no clue.
Stealthy jokes.
Not super young. We're not super old either. I'd say right there, a good chunk are sophomores. We're probably third year sophomores, fourth year.
So y'all good next year.
So it's just I hate to say the schedule's rough, but we got lined up with that horrible schedule this year. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
I mean, we. Well, wait. So we pulled out of.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
My bad.
Phrasing.
Bama and Texas A&M was our two pools from. Wait a minute. What am I thinking about?
I have no idea what you're saying.
No idea.
Cocaine.
But I'm drinking.
Of course.
I don't even know.
But waiting on you, Joe.
I don't know. I'm trying to follow.
Just move on.
Abandoned thoughts. So y'all would rather sit down and watch a college football team instead of a NFL? Y'all find that more exciting?
All day.
Nope.
I gotta watch both.
If I had to pick one, they put a gun to my head, which they won't ever happen for a football choice. I'm gonna go college football every single time. Nope. That's me easily. And I grew up watching NFL before college. College football was excellent back in the early 90s. Oh no.
Oh man, hell no.
No.
Hey man.
Somebody
that dude, man.
looked like Mary J from the Not Gonna Cry video.
Oh my!
I said that on Twitter.
Oh.
I don't know. Twitter's free, man. Facebook, y'all can keep that shit. Oh my god,
Twitter's hilarious.
He be on some other stuff, that's for sure.
Yeah, he looked. Maybe it's me, but man, I don't need you to dress all. I can't even call it flossy or flashy. I don't need you to dress like that after you lost, nigga. Come out there in a damn button down, please. Thanks.
Well, he was in his like hurt woman gear, with the scarf around the head and the. Yeah, I mean, it looked like he was waiting for the bus to come take him out of town.
It's one-way ticket.
Listen, every time the Panthers lose, Cam gets up there and something weird, and somebody says, "That's why y'all motherfuckers losing." This dude's on the field when he's supposed to be doing his thing, trying to figure out what he gonna put together when he get off the field.
Yeah,
what did I bring with me? I brought my scarf, my stilettos.
He's stupid.
My stilettos, don't do it.
He ain't say no damn stilettos.
Yeah, so I mean.
Brian is mad that the Steelers got their ass whooped.
God damn it, Jason.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, I'm a Panther.
You gotta keep opening up that wound.
You coming at my people right now, so.
Well, yeah, Cam, come on, man.
I mean, he be dressing. I don't know what the fuck you talking.
Yeah. There are a few people on that. There are a few people you see on the sidelines. You got Cam out there. You got Dak out there looking like, I don't know.
Man.
So... And Roethlisberger raping people. So I mean, it's just
whoa.
That escalated quickly.
Take that.
Yeah.
Take that. Sometimes you just gotta,
No, you never have to, Jay. Jay, you never have to take it.
No means no, Jay.
No.
Oh man,
there's never gonna be a point when you have to take it. And he's gonna say it again. Sometimes.
Hey, when we was at the radio station, if the light went off, what was about to happen?
Nothing.
Don't answer.
Gonna sit there on our desk.
The inside of the joke is.
Oh my god!
Intense.
Everybody ran into the same office.
We'd be fighting each other off.
Anyway,
I don't even want to know.
No, that's gonna stay
after I stop this, I'll tell y'all. But no.
Yeah.
So anyway, the fall has started. Your kids are back in school. Hopefully, they're good and back in school. They done had a day off, and school's like in a week. They have to make up hurricane days, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
hurricane snow days
around here. They got a breeze and a little bit of rain,
and they got that day off.
Yeah.
Inch of snow.
At 3-4 o'clock, it was sunny outside.
Yeah.
It was a nice ass day in Lexington.
Damn.
Oh yeah, because y'all were further out west. You're right.
Yeah, we got nothing out here, out this side. We got a little bit of drizzle, but that's about it. But I feel sorry for the kids, man. You drive by in the morning and you see them waiting for the bus stop. Right now, waiting for the bus stop ain't all that bad because it's good weather.
Oh yeah.
But shit, brother. I remember when the winter came. and you had to stand out there just outside in the middle of nothing at like 30, 40 degree weather, waiting for the bus, and your face cold because mom put a gallon of Vaseline on it.
What? That ain't never happened to me, but okay.
Your mom never put the grease on your face before you left the house?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Please, we get out the house shining and smelling like kerosene because we had the little heater, in the middle of the floor.
Nigga,
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Huh? You didn't have the kerosene heater in the house?
No, we opened up the oven and just put that shit on high.
No, it's the same thing.
No, I didn't do that either.
We did both, and we could have died from either. So I feel you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we was warm though.
The kerosene heater was technically a bomb sitting in the middle of your fucking
I was gonna
house.
say that kerosene heater might be a little tougher though, because if it fall over the wrong way and boom.
Yeah.
So,
Better call Saul.
and if you had the grease all over your face like that, you just gonna get fried. So
No, you was actually fine because the fire would have to burn through the grease first.
He's stupid.
Shit.
like fried chicken out
What
of
about those first days of school though? That night before you go to school. You remember that the first day of school when you had to get your clothes out, your shoes out, and shit.
Yep.
The only time your ass ever be ready to have your stuff ready for school.
I was still mad. Didn't matter.
You were still what?
Mad.
Mad for what?
I didn't
go
have
to school.
Sosa was a thug.
Stop, we keep forgetting. Latin Dennis the Menace out here.
I
didn't get new clothes, so I didn't have to worry about that.
Shut up. Go to sleep.
I mean, it's funny and everything, but I'm being serious as fuck. I didn't get new clothes, so I didn't have to worry about getting fresh for the next school year.
Damn. Well, never mind.
It's a downer. It's just all right.
Never mind.
Yeah. My parents also didn't send me off to school. I had to get my ass up and get to the bus.
Shit. What bus? We had to walk to school. 20-degree weather.
I lived on a military base. You did walk.
Bruh, I live way too far away from the school. That wasn't about to happen.
Oh yeah. You live in a.
By the time I got to school, they would have been like, "All right, the bus is going home."
You stupid.
Bus see you walking, bus see you coming back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jason, why you miss so many days of school, bruh? I be trying to get there, man.
Yeah, I lived on a dirt road in a trailer park, and we had to walk to the main road to catch the bus. So it was like you had to walk around in a circle and then down this other dirt road all the way to the main road and wait for the bus there. And I don't even think I was afraid of people. It was more animals and shit that I was afraid of walking down that road. Because at some point in the school year, it's dark when you walk into the bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's when everything's hunting in the country.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I wasn't scared of people kidnapping you. I was scared of getting attacked by a bobcat or some shit. I used to gamble on the bus, bet on every NFL game ever since.
We used to play cards on the bus. We used to play Tonkin.
Pencil fight.
We played Knuckles.
Oh yeah, we used
Knuckles.
to play pencil fight.
We played Knuckles and we never mind, I ain't gonna say the other part.
I used to cheat with that. I used to get the Pentec pencils. Those motherfuckers are hard as hell.
We used to get the Snoopy pencils.
Snoopy.
You ain't breaking no Snoopy pencil. You remember the big
I
thick Snoopy
played
pencils?
show and tell.
Pencil.
Cheating ass.
You say what?
Big cat pencil? That ain't it. We don't even play. No.
Yeah. They'd be like, you want a pencil fight? Yeah. And you had a number 2 in your hand. They'd be like, yeah, you want a pencil fight? Uh-huh. They'd be like, all right, let's go. And they had their pencil out. And that's when you reach.
I used to laugh when people did it like this. Crack. Like, you ain't hitting nothing like that. I used to be like this.
Yeah. Make that noise. Yeah, but I guess kids got it worse these days. Everything. They can't really pencil fight with a damn tablet in their book bag.
I'll fuck my kids up.
That Chromebook.
Yeah.
Damn,
My nephew came home with a Chromebook. I was like, damn, I ain't got no Chromebook.
A Chromebook does not cost much, Brian. Don't worry.
Well, they give them out at school like nothing, so I guess not.
It don't cost much. You can get a Chromebook for $200.
Man, if that. Fucking cheap ass shit.
Yeah, you can get one for probably 150, 180. Like, they are not worth it.
Oh, Hasta Diddy ass motherfuckers on here. Like $200 ain't nothing.
Not for a laptop. It ain't. that's bottom of the barrel. Like that's scraping the bottom. A $200 laptop ain't gonna get you through this podcast very well.
Hell no.
Probably not.
Put it in real perspective.
Probably not. No troubles 8 times. But anyway, you okay?
I mean, I feel like we didn't hit hardly any of the topics we put up. That
We did.
We hit all of them almost.
did we really?
Did we?
All the
Yeah.
sports topics.
I didn't pregame, so I don't remember. Or I wasn't here.
Or when you pregame.
You know what I mean.
All
Whatever
right,
we
so
call
you
it.
saw. I think Izzo put how to pick the optimal streaming service option, and so many options. You want to explain that a little bit there?
The reason I said it because coming up in like a week or so, BET is launching theirs. It's like $9.99 a month. I'm like,
Really?
Watching that shit, man.
What are
They
they
gonna
gonna
have
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you the movies.
Leprechaun in the
they're gonna have. That- exactly. These are the movies that BET streaming is gonna have. They got Leprechaun in the Hood,
5 heartbeats.
5 Heartbeats,
It's gonna be on there. It's gonna be on there.
The Wood,
The Wood, definitely.
fucking,
Baby boy.
Love and Basketball.
Baby
They're
boy.
gonna have Love and Listen, they're gonna have Love and Basketball Uncut, Love and Basketball HD, Love and Basketball 4K, Love and Basketball the cartoon. They're gonna be a series called Love and Basketball. They're gonna have interviews from the Love and Basketball. They're gonna have outtakes from Love and Basketball.
What? Where did I even go?
Midnight Love.
Midnight Love. I'm in there. Like swimwear.
So just in case you won't miss anything about
Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball.
Hey, just to not throw off topic with shit. That's the theme of this damn show. Man, Midnight Love used to come on at 12 o'clock. Used to record the fuck out of them damn videos. Real.
It's gonna have a streaming on demand for all the uncut.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I want to fuck with BT.
Like randomly Google those shits. Not Google, but YouTube. It's horrible. Like I don't know how we used to run back to the room. What's funny is like back then it came on at 3 o'clock, and we had to make sure we were back in our room by 3 o'clock. There ain't no point where I've ever have to worry about that now. Things.
You know why I would watch the BET streaming?
What's that?
If you know how on HBO, how you can go back and watch Oz and all the old shows, I go back and watch all the Rap Cities if they had them archived.
Well, see, and
Just
that's the
to
thing
see
with
it
BET. They have so much good programming that they could archive on the streaming service. That's probably what they need to focus on.
Wasn't Girlfriends on BET, or was that another?
They were on syndication on BET. I ain't gonna show I did watch.
That was a good show.
I did like that show.
Come out the thing that was made by Kelsey fucking Grammer.
Yeah,
I still can't believe that shit, man.
he wanted to help give those shows a chance because he saw how like
I can't believe that shit.
you saw how they abandoned black shows.
Damn.
That joke failed.
I ain't never seen that. I don't know what you're talking about. The Bell Bondsman Club. What is that?
Go to YouTube. You need to do it right now, live.
No,
Yes,
absolutely not. I fucking refuse. No, sir. And see, that's why nobody's gonna get this BET streaming shit because that's the stuff they gonna put on there.
I mean, Big Ticket in the
that?
basement, though, that would be worth going back.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who was that? Ving Rhames, where he imitated Queen Latifah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I fucking with Sosa.
That's so stupid.
Hey man, listen. For some reason, I've never watched that movie, but for some reason, people love that fucking movie.
Made that movie.
What movie?
That movie.
Oh,
Holiday Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He also
and I'm like,
did, Carmen, a hip hop opera.
ain't nobody watched that shit either.
He also did Baps. Why do I know this?
Oh my.
Oh, that's what we forgot about. They would play the hell out of Babs.
Hey, as long as they play Boomerang, I might give it a chance. They do have the Boomerang.
no, man, you can watch Boomerang on Hulu. You ain't gotta buy a fucking BET thing for that.
No.
On YouTube, not YouTube. It's on Netflix. I love that movie.
There's got to be a good reason to support that streaming service.
Isn't that the
No, there's
They're gonna have
not.
all the Tyler Perry?
That's what I'm saying. No, to Oh, if they put Tyler Perry on there,
I think
which they will.
I think that's
They go-
that's the thing they promoted during the BET Awards, if I'm not mistaken.
They gonna have
All right,
Snoop
so you said
Dogg in that
BET
super
streaming
loose
service.
tank top, kicking over the little boy's thing.
Fuck yo.
yo,
Nah, they're just gonna have Soul playing up there 16 times.
Oh
Hey,
Lord.
punk ass daddy, huh?
He said they're gonna play
Fuck
Soul,
you, little sport, little nigga.
Soul Train 16 times a day.
Hey, I watched the Soul Train.
Oh.
I mean Soul Plane. I didn't mean say Soul Train.
Train.
Soul Plane.
Oh,
I used to look for the Asian chick with the super
Hey,
long.
Soul Train was that shit though.
Yeah.
hey.
Yo.
All right,
Holy
so okay,
shit.
so you saying BET is gonna have one? Is anybody else coming out with one?
It's
Shit. Everybody, Disney,
Carmen was.
because he would be the one to watch that shit.
Hey, I was a senior in high school when that came
Man, I
out.
ain't watching that shit.
That was an event.
What now?
It was a lot
What
of
was
black
it?
people on TV. The Carmen,
Carmen,
thing,
the hip hop, bro.
thing with Beyonce and Most Def and Bow Wow. All the people were on it. And
Oh
Macabre.
my god, I forgot about that.
There's
Yeah.
a reason you forgot about that.
Hey,
Oh,
what was the computer animated Zeta chick? What was she on? Remember the video?
That was
Rita's
Was
World.
that BET?
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
Vita's World.
yeah. Oh, that bitch was annoying too.
I'll
Mm.
be good. Oh yeah.
I don't know why I can't see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, maybe they bring back Teen Summit. Maybe we get Ananda Lewis back or something.
Oh Lord.
Ananda.
I follow
I
her.
mean,
She looks.
oh, does she still look good?
Mhm.
Okay, because some people fall off.
She looked like Chili to me. Like she put me in the mindset of Chili.
I don't want Chili to hear this, but I think Chili makes bad decisions. I don't know where that came from. Why would you say that?
Either.
That came from?
That's-
Why would you say that?
Hey, name them. I want to know which ones you talking about.
Like when she was all up freaking Mayweather's butt on that show, I'm like, what? And then
Oh
her
my
list
God.
was so long, and I'm like, you're a beautiful girl, man. Calm down, like.
Mm-mm.
Izzo was like, if I say this and she sees it, I might not have a chance with her.
Well, mess up your chances.
I hope she don't. I don't want her to see this, but
I ain't gonna say. I mean, I ain't want to knock Brian Girl and all.
Oh, say it.
Tell it, Chili.
Oh,
That's after the show combo.
golly.
But anyway, so yeah, so you're gonna have BET, you can have Disney streaming service, you have Netflix, Hulu.
There's a claim that HBO/Cinemax is supposed to have one that gets.
Oh, HBO and Cinemax are joining forces.
Well, HBO and Cinemax are the same company.
Oh, okay.
And Showtime.
So are they going to have a Skinemax section on their streaming service?
This dude.
Sorry to watch
Who gives a fuck about soft porn?
that up now.
You can watch that, and on HBO you can watch Real Sex 59.
So what you're saying is it ain't hard enough for you.
Right. The fuck?
Oh, stupid. Oh my god. But yeah, this is.
I'm saying. I mean, let me put your hair over his so they don't see
So
you.
you would rather it harder?
All right.
I mean, fuck hardcore, motherfucker. Y'all is going the wrong way with this shit.
Like I mean, rock solid.
hard-
It's got to be
Like, how hard do you want it?
like I mean,
y'all the one describing it, so
veins
y'all got
popping
some
out
late shit going
type
on.
stuff. You know, like
Shit.
we're just trying to figure out what you like. Sosa.
So I don't
If
know.
you don't
what
know
people
by
would
now,
be-
you ain't been paying attention.
I don't know what people would be looking for in a streaming service, but I think eventually the same thing's going to happen to all these streaming services, and the same thing is like satellite radio, and all this other shit. People are going to realize they can't make money individually, so they're going to start joining, and it'll end up being like 3 streaming services all over again in another 3 or 4 years.
These cable companies, well, not so much the satellite because they don't really do internet except for that slow shit for people living in the middle of nowhere. It's going to come to
Man.
it's going to get driven up to where they're going to recoup that money some way, somehow. I said, I hope people are prepared for that because the net neutrality thing happened. Like, it happened for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It happened for a reason.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, there should have been a whole lot more satellite radio companies out.
yeah.
You know, because there's a lot of people that
Satellite
do
radio
deserve the
I
opportunity.
thought it was going to fall the fuck off about 10 years ago, but it actually stayed around.
I mean, it almost did. It
Yeah,
almost did. But
Yep.
like I said, people started absorbing everything else. So
Exactly.
now you got Sirius XM.
Well, they're still doing very well.
And I mean, that's just one of the things that did work out after that.
Mm-hmm.
And the same is going to happen with all these streaming services. Nobody's going to have a bunch of devices in their houses and a bunch of charges, you know, $10 a month fees, you know. Because at the end of the day, after you get all these services, at the end of the day, after you get all these services and pay all these fees, you're paying the same thing you was paying you would have been with cable.
Thank you.
Know, $80 a month for 8 different services.
Prioritize. Do you do like 2 or 3? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, cut your losses. Maybe get 2 and hack a Fire Stick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad Rich wasn't on the show for to hear that.
Not saying that any of us do that. You know, Rich's response would have been.
Rich's response would have been. Yeah, so I mean that's just the way it's gonna go. You're either gonna subscribe to all of them or just a few of them and figure out a different way to watch everything else.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, real quick. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh. How old were you when you found out the golden child was a girl?
A few years ago. When somebody
Damn, I ain't never knew that. I just found out today.
I never knew. Yeah.
It was college sometime for me.
I mean, did he really call her a little boy in the movie?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Huh. But yeah, I didn't know.
Wait.
Until like a few years ago.
I'm assuming, I guess.
I don't
I'm
remember
assuming.
calling her. Whatever happened to the chick in that movie? She was bad.
bad.
But she was like 90s bad, though. I don't think a lot of the 90s bad women translated into like the 2000s and the 2010s. Halle Berry might be the only one that made it out.
Angela
Bassett? Was she
It's
famous
90s?
by then?
Yeah.
What did she do in the 90s?
What's love got to do with it?
Huh. Okay.
Did you see the picture I posted last night in the chat?
No, I was asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I gotta say.
No, I didn't scroll. I didn't scroll at all.
That's all I gotta say.
So anyway, anybody had anything they want to talk about before we get off of this here thing?
I'll take a shit.
I might have talked about it last week, but I'm not sure. I'm just excited. Little brothers back together. That like made my life. They're doing
I heard
like
the album was fire.
Yeah, doing a lot of media junkets. What I was about to say. I don't know if y'all familiar. I know Sosa familiar with Combat Jack. They said that was one of the people that honestly helped them get back together. They were both tight with him before his death. And it was kind of like his death, like always rang in their ears. Like he said, that's what brought him back to hip hop because he was a hip hop. Combat Jack was a hip hop artist, attorney, and he just sick of it. That's what made him quit being an attorney. He was like, I'm sick of how toxic this is. A lot of people don't mean nothing. And he said, literally, like Little Brother, and there was another group. He said, literally brought him back to even give stuff like that a chance. And he was like a big voice of hip hop. So I was excited when that came back, and like to see them together, and like I thought it was never gonna happen. Made me happy.
Yeah.
They brought any artist who knows that they have something to offer to the hip hop world can see that this is a perfect time to come back and do what you have to do.
Yeah,
I think De La would be great right now.
Oh man, they would be amazing right now.
But they were both saying like they never really got to know each other the way they were supposed to. They just got together because they rap well together, and they never got to know each other. And they said the things that brought them back together is like everybody just kept asking them. And like one dude said, like the reason people keep asking and the reason why it's relevant and it keeps popping up on you, he's like, hip hop ain't done with you yet. Like there's an out.
Yeah.
And like now they get all this press and like all these podcasts and requests them. They doing about all of them just because shoot, they're getting up in people's faces and people like the damn good music.
Good music. Right.
There's room for it. There's room for it. It's not like
shit.
it's not like the industry is saturated with a bunch of artists and lyricists. It's not. It's empty.
No.
It's void.
Listen to them right now. I'm like, fuck. I remember when people used to say Big rapper Big Pooh was weak. I'm like, how? Listen to him now. He eats up your rapper.
Who said that? I never heard that.
Say that hard. That was the joke on the minstrel show all the time. If you
really,
back, yeah, listen to like some of the skits. That was always the running joke.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I always liked how he hop on the track. Like he'll take it, not say take it over, but like he rides the beat very well. Fonte plays in and out of the pocket, but it's dope how he does it.
I compared him to Malik B back in the day.
Oh, Big Pooh?
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just because, you know, when he wasn't on drugs or when he was rehabbing, he was on it. It's just, you know, when he would relapse, you would hear, okay, yeah, he's not right there. He's not on it. He's not good.
Yeah. Excuse me. Cool. Real hip hop is what the world needs. And also I think I was saying Rick Ross album is very good. I was very shocked. And I was listening to Freddie Gibbs / Madlib album in the gym. I was like,
I want to hear that
thing.
Okay.
He got a track with I'll tell you. I know half of the artists, but I want to tell you exactly who it is.
I can't say I'll listen to Rick Ross though. I don't know. I might give it a chance.
I would say give it a chance. At least the beats. I used to not give him a chance, but I get what people say now. Oh yeah, he got a song with Pusha T and Killer Mike, Freddie Gibbs. That thing is hard. Called Palm Olive. That thing is hard.
I like Mike.
So yeah, that's all I got. I think there's a lot of good music out right now. A lot more than there's been in a while.
Yeah. Just got to find it.
Pretty much, because it ain't out there for general consumption on your radio. They're gonna play the same
like
10 songs, but we're damn near down to 3. How I feel.
Yeah.
Old Town Road,
and now that Nikki retired, we're down to less. Oh no, what do we do?
Her songs, but then her songs peak like for buzz on the internet, and they fall off just because it for some reason her music doesn't stick.
Because
the last 5 years, let's say that, not always.
Was it garbage?
I ain't say that.
Trash.
I ain't say that.
Hot, shitty, stinking garbage.
You know what? Not to get deep because we're about to get off of here, but everybody's been saying like through her music, nobody really knows who she is. While a lot of these other artists, they do. I said, So that's what I attack her on. Like we really don't know who you are.
You're right. That's a deep statement, and it's true. Yeah. All right. If you want to reach us, we have our Twitters on all of our streaming sites, which would be Apple Podcasts, I guess is what they call it now. I don't know the proper name. Google Play Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, and of course here on YouTube, you can watch us live and see our faces and shit. So that's how you reach us. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, or you can put a message in here. Make sure you like and subscribe any of those outlets that I named. And we will see you guys next Monday around the same time. Thank you so much for allowing us to keep you company. Peace. Wait, don't say nothing. I got to hit the right button. How can I?